Hey everyone, my name's Silver Fox.
I'm KFC Dad and welcome back to the Mind the Silver Fox channel. This is a busy week for us, isn't it? Because we've got two championship predictions to do, and this is a Premier League prediction. So, this is Premier League prediction week number
7 already.
Number 7. All of the games have been played. At the time of recording this, there's just one more game outstanding, which is tomorrow, and it is
Everton versus West Ham.
There is a third member of the team. He's furry. He has a tail. He's got 2 furry ears. His name is
Wesley Schnauzer.
Wesley Schnauzer. Now, he has been doing his research and he's doing very well.
I'm very impressed with him.
Hello everyone, I'm Wesley Schnauzer, the four-legged canine casual mutt that's beating KFC Dad and Mind the Silver Fox.
Right then, I suppose we better do the scores. And at the time of recording this, like we just said, there was still one game outstanding, so that's not been included in the scores here. So let's see who's at the top of the league. The top of the league is still Wesley Schnauzer. He has 40 points now. In second place and getting into second place, because we were joint second last week, is Mind the Silver Fox, and he has 30 points. And last in both prediction leagues is KFC Dad, and I've got 25 points.
You're not cooking on gas.
I don't know what's happened to my predictions. They've gone to pot. But I'm hoping that this week I will gain some ground again. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So many of you watch it and you don't subscribe or like. And give us your comments. Give us what you think the score should be, and if you think we're wrong.
Yeah, like and subscribe to the channel, and it's free. Come on, guys.
And if you're from a different part of the world, let us know where you're from and where you're watching from. Right then, game number 1 is
Bournemouth versus Fulham.
Bournemouth versus Fulham. Right, let's start off with Bournemouth. Bournemouth have been doing very, very well. They're currently 6th in the league, and they haven't lost in their last 5 games, but they have drawn their last 2 games, haven't they?
They've been very shocking me. They did very well.
Yes, they are. And today we did watch the Fulham game. They played against Aston Villa.
They were winning 1-0.
But then, I don't know, Villa came back and they won. Villa won 3-1 in that game.
And when Nia came on, it did a massive change.
Yeah, there was a bit of a change there. So yeah, that was a good game that we watched. What's your score prediction for this one, mate?
2-1 to Bournemouth.
You know what? I like the sound of that. I'm going to go for that as well, because I think Bournemouth was just a slightly bit better than Fulham at the moment.
You're copying me.
I am, because I want to get some points. Right, let's go over to Schnauzer Palace. Mr. Schnauzer, the leader in this prediction vlog. What's your prediction, mate? What have you researched?
Wake up.
In this first game, Bournemouth versus Fulham, my research is telling me that Bournemouth will win this, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Bournemouth.
Right then, so the 12:30 kickoff on Saturday is game number 2.
Is Leeds United versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Leeds United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Okay, Leeds United, newly promoted, have come up and they're doing okay, aren't they?
They're doing decent.
They're mid-table. They're 11th position at the moment. In their last game, they got a draw, didn't they?
Against Bournemouth.
Yeah, which is a good draw against a very good side.
Yeah, and also it's against Daniel Farker and versus Thomas Frank, the manager.
In this game, yes. Daniel Farker versus Thomas Frank. Okay. Tottenham then.
They got 1-1 draw, and last minute they scored Palantini.
Okay.
That midfield used to play for Fulham.
Paulinho.
Yeah, he scored the last minute.
Okay.
They were winning 1-0. Wolves were winning.
Well, it looks like Wolves might have picked up, because Wolves rock bottom at the bottom of the table at the moment, but they have got a draw. Is this the Wolves turning a corner?
I don't think so.
Or is it a freak result? Okay, so what's your prediction for this one?
This will be a hard game for Tottenham Hotspur. I think they will win 3 points, get 3 points, and get the job done 2-1.
2-1. Okay. I couldn't make my mind up on this one, so I've gone for a Desmond. I've gone for a 2-2 draw for this game. What about Wesley Schnauzer? Wesley?
Oh, okay. Is it my go now? Okay, Leeds United versus Tottenham Hotspur. I can see this one being a draw. A 1-1 draw for me.
Game number 3 is...
It's Arsenal versus West Ham.
Yes, Arsenal versus West Ham. Now, we just watched the Arsenal game, didn't we? It was a very good, exciting game. They played against Newcastle, and they got a last-minute winner, which now closes the gap because Liverpool lost their game. So it closes the gap. Liverpool have 15 points. Arsenal have 13 points, and they're only 2 points behind now.
And also, you know who's there as well? Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, yeah, we'll come to them in a bit. But yeah, Arsenal are hot on the heels of Liverpool, and their opponents, West Ham United, have dispensed from their manager.
Graham Potter left.
Potter, and now they've got in
Nuno
Espirito Santos. They've got in, and he's taken charge, but he'll be in charge of the game that's on Monday night, which we will see tomorrow, I guess.
I'll be watching it
against Everton. So they're not done well. They're not bottom of the league. They've only won one game, lost all the others, lost their last 2, and they're second from bottom with just 3 points. That's it. So they're hoping that Nuno will bring them different fortunes than what
Graham
Potter did. Right, so what's your prediction for this one?
I don't think so. Arsenal will be too strong and very good. They got tactics, they got a very good team and very good manager. I think 4-1 to Arsenal.
Okay, 4-1 to Arsenal. Right, so this is a London derby as well. So anything could happen in London, but I agree with you. I think Arsenal will be too strong, and I've gone 3-1 to Arsenal.
And what about Wesley Schnauzer?
Let's see what he's got to say for himself.
Arsenal versus West Ham United. Now, West Ham United do have a new man in charge, a Nuno Espirito Santo, and by all accounts, he did quite well in his first game in charge, getting that draw against Everton. However, I do think Arsenal are too strong for West Ham, and I'm going for a 2-0 win to the Arsenal.
Game number 4 is
Manchester United versus Sunderland.
Yes, Manchester United versus Sunderland. The mighty Mancunians are fallen. In their last game, they lost 3-1 to Brentford.
Did you listen on Talk Sport?
We were listening when we were travelling, and they don't look very good. I mean, they did beat Chelsea the game before that, but you don't know what kind of team or what kind of result is going to come out, whoever they play. You know, and their opponents this time is Sunderland, who are a newly promoted team and riding high, 5th in the league at the moment, haven't lost in the last 4 and won their last game.
And also they won 1-0 to our neighbours, Nottingham Forest.
Yes, they did. So, you know, you can't dismiss Sunderland. So what's your prediction for this one?
2-1 to the Mackhams.
Yeah, 2-1 to the Mackhams. I've gone for a Mackhams win as well. I've gone 1-0 to the Mackhams. The Black Cats.
They're doing very well. I like their manager, how they played football last night. How they played.
Okay, so let's go to Schnauzer. Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction for this game?
Manchester United versus Sunderland. It's fair to say it's a big game for Manchester United, not Sunderland. Newly promoted Sunderland. Manchester United have to get a win here, but I don't think they will, and I've gone for a 1-1 draw in this game.
Game number 5 is
Chelsea versus Liverpool.
Right, Chelsea versus Liverpool. Now both teams lost in the last round. Liverpool lost to Crystal Palace
2-1. And Chelsea lost against Brighton 3-1.
Yeah, and Chelsea have lost 2 on the bounce now, so and they sit 8th in the league. Liverpool, I think, is just a blip, maybe. What do you think is going to happen in this game?
Liverpool will back home wins. Be too strong for Chelsea. I think Liverpool win 3-2.
3-2. Okay. I couldn't decide. I don't know. Well, Liverpool are strong, but I've gone for a Desmond. I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
I'm going to tell you now. Cole Palmer is still injured.
Is he?
He's got his groin injury. He will be back. He will be back from internationals.
Okay, let's see what Mr. Schnauzer's saying. Mr. Schnauzer.
Chelsea versus Liverpool, a very tasty game this will be. Both teams have faltered a little bit at the moment. Liverpool losing their last 2 games. I think, however, there will be a shock here, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 Chelsea win.
Game number 6 is...
It's Aston Villa versus Burnley.
Aston Villa versus Burnley. Let's start off with Aston Villa. They have not started off the season very well, have they? Where are they? They're 16th in the league, and in their last game they did win, didn't they?
They got good 3 points.
Yeah, that was today when we watched that game, and they've got the 3 points, and they haven't lost in their last 3. They've got 2 draws before that, and they won this game, so that could be them on the up. But they're playing against Burnley. Now, Burnley is one of the promoted sides, and it's the one that's not doing that well, not like Leeds or Sunderland. And they do sit in the bottom 3 at the moment, haven't won in their last 4 games. So, what do you think will happen in this game?
3-1 Aston Villa. Too strong.
3-1 to Aston Villa. I've gone for a Villa win as well. I've gone 2-1 for this game.
Oh, he goes to Villa Park. He's a Villa fan.
Well, he's a secret Villa fan, I think. What's your prediction, mate?
Aston Villa versus Burnley. Now, Aston Villa's league form has been atrocious, but they did win their last game and drew the 2 before. I think this will be another Villa win, and I've gone for 2-1 to the Villa.
Game number 7 is
Everton versus Crystal Palace.
Yes, Everton versus Crystal Palace. Now, Everton, we don't know what their score will be in because the game is tomorrow at the time of recording this. So, how have they done? Where are they? They're mid-table 12th. They did lose their last game against
Merseyside.
In the Merseyside derby, but before that they were doing all right. Their opponents, though, Crystal Palace, are 3rd in the league, only 3 points behind Liverpool, the league leaders, and they haven't lost in their last 5 games. Crystal Palace, they're cooking on gas.
It used to be same old Leicester.
Well, I can remember Leicester being like that a few years back now. So they are doing very well, and fair play to them.
They won 2-1 against Liverpool.
They did. They beat Liverpool 2-1. So what's your prediction for this one, mate?
Too good for Crystal Palace. I think Palace will win 3-1.
I've gone for a Palace win as well. I've gone 2-1 to Crystal Palace on this one. And what about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Everton versus Crystal Palace. This will be a tasty game, but my research is telling me that this will be a narrow 1-0 win for Crystal Palace.
Game number 8 is
Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest.
Right, Newcastle United versus Nottingham Forest. Let's start off with Newcastle first. They played today, we just mentioned it, against Arsenal, and they did play well.
They did.
They gave them a game.
They got robbed.
No, they didn't get robbed.
They shouldn't have penalty. Handball. That shouldn't have been penalty for me.
Well, it's debatable. VAR said it wasn't. So they played well, and they were unlucky to lose all 3 points at the death. So who they're playing against? They're playing against Nottingham Forest. Now, Nottingham Forest do have a new manager in charge, Postecoglou, and he's not done that great, has he?
No, not cooking on the gas.
He's not yet. He hasn't won a game yet. And Nottingham Forest sit just above the relegation zone at the moment.
Yeah.
So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
3-2 for Newcastle.
3-2 to Newcastle. I've gone for a Newcastle United win as well. I've gone 2-0 to Newcastle. I think they'll be too strong. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Newcastle United visit the City Ground and Nottingham Forest, and since Ange has gone to Nottingham Forest, it hasn't gone too well at all. So I think this will be a 2-1 win for Newcastle United.
Game number 9 is...
It's Wolves versus Brighton.
Okay, Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, let's start off with Wolves first. Rock bottom of the table, but they did get their first points on the board in their last game, and they got a draw, didn't they?
Against Spurs, 1-1 draw.
Yeah, so that was a good result for them, and they got a 1 point on the board. Now, their opponents are Brighton, who are mid-table, 9th in the league, and they did win their last game.
They won 3-1 against Chelsea.
So they've all been all right in their last 2 games. So what's your prediction for this one, mate?
3-1 to Brighton.
3-1 to Brighton. I've gone for a Brighton win as well. I've gone 2-1 to Brighton. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, in this game, I can only see one winner, and that's what my research is telling me also. So I've gone for a 2-1 win for Brighton and Hove Albion.
Game number 10 and the last game of the weekend is
Brentford versus Manchester City.
Yes, Brentford versus Manchester City. Now let's talk about Brentford first. Brentford getting that huge win against Manchester United. 3-1, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and they're doing all right. They're not near the relegation zone. They're 13th in the league.
And guess what? A cracking save from their goalkeeper. Bruno missed a penalty against Brentford.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. You watched it, so yeah, okay. So Brentford have done well, and they are coming to get up against a Manchester City side
too strong,
with Haaland firing on all cylinders,
and also Foden is on fire. Jeremy Duntu is on fire.
Yeah, well, Manchester City are 7th in the league at the moment. They haven't lost in the last 3, but they are doing very, very well, and Haaland is scoring for fun.
Haaland's cooking on the gas, I'm saying.
Manchester City won 5-1 in their last game. So, what's the score going to be in this one?
I'm going for 4-2 Manchester City.
4-2 to Manchester City. I've gone for a Manchester City win as well, and I've gone for a 3-1 win for them. Now, what about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Brentford versus Manchester City, the last game of the weekend. Now, Manchester City are scoring goals for fun. That's why I've gone for a 2-0 win for Manchester City in this game. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. And stick a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want me to stay top, then stick a like for me to say, Wesley, stay top.
Okay, that's all from our predictions for week number 7 of the Premier League. We will see you on the next one. I hope I get some points this time and take over him.
I'll take over you and get way further.
Hope Wesley Schnauzer doesn't get any further.
He's going to look on it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.